won a game. We won a game of football. It's 2020. Happy New Year. Happy New Decade. Oh, my God. Oh, the relief right now. Oh, my God. I was so nervous in that second half. So nervous. We've just won a game. We've won a freaking game. Come on, Arteta. Come on, Arsenal. Are we back? No, we're not back. But my God, the signs are positive. Okay, we're now maybe seeing a bit of a rise in form, and who knows what's going to happen in the next 6 months. But right now, I am just enjoying it. I am just going to sit here just for a moment and just... I know it probably looks really sad, you know, watching a fully grown adult like this, recording a video, looking so relaxed. But it just means so much, man. It's been such a crap year. My God, I'm so glad that we've started off with a win like this against Manchester United. And I will talk about Manchester United towards the end of the video. Got some thoughts on that. But it's still such a monumental game after such a horrific result against Chelsea. I have never felt that gutted, funnily enough, since we lost to Chelsea in the Europa League final, you know, back in May or whenever it was. And it was just the same feelings I just felt. I couldn't describe it. I was just so sad after that game. And the difference today, it is astronomically massive, this result for us, because Arteta hadn't got a win yet. I don't think anyone was seriously judging him, but of course you're judged on results. We hadn't picked up a win in 2 games, but you could see the signs. You could see the improvements. You could see our defence was actually defending. You could see our midfield was actually screening the defence. You could see our wingers were getting back and helping out. You could see so many great things in the works after such little time. And now we've just put the cherry on top. A little bit of icing on the cake. You know, we've got the first win on the 1st of January. It's a massive game. It really is. And yeah, so what? We're struggling this season and everyone's going to be saying, oh, it's just a win. Oh, it's just Manchester United. But it doesn't involve anyone outside of Arsenal Football Club right now. Okay, all of you just shut up and let us enjoy this, because we have gone through a torrid season so far. This is quite literally the worst season since, the 50s, the 60s. And we've gone through 3 managers this season already, technically 2, but yeah. We saw... Oh my God, I could go on and on about what I've now seen. The difference between Emery and Ljungberg, technically, it was quite similar to now with Arteta. The difference is the actual sheer cockiness of Emery to play Torreira as an attacking midfielder. Are you mental, blood? Are you actually insane? Have you seen the difference Torreira makes to this team when he's defending, man? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. It's been a horrible season, and it just feels so damn good to have something like that happen. We were 12th. Okay, I don't even know. Let's have a look. Where are we now after that game? Because I know Liverpool play tomorrow, so that's not going to affect us. Wait, who are they playing? Sheffield. They're above us anyway, right? So let's go into my trusty FOTMob app. This isn't sponsored, but I absolutely love the app. It's fantastic. So that win... Hey, we're in the top half, are we? We're 10th. Does that class as top half? I guess it does, because you are 10th and there's 10 teams below you. But some websites, you might have to scroll down a little bit. We're on FOTMob. We're on the table. I can see Arsenal 1 point behind Palace. If Sheffield win tomorrow, or actually no, if they lose, we're only 2 points behind Sheffield United. Get in there. We've got Wolves, Tottenham, Man United above us, of course. But it doesn't mean anything right at this moment. I'm good, man. I'm good. Just needed a win. Just one win. That's 2 wins in 16 games, right? Do you realise how bad that actually is? It's shocking. It really is such an amazing feeling to win a game. Maitland-Niles, round of applause for Maitland-Niles and Saka, who came on, but Kolasinac was quality. David Luiz, Socrates, what has Arteta been feeding you? What's happened to our defence? That first half, we conceded 2 shots just a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, conceding 30 shots to Watford. 30! In this game, at least in the first half, I haven't checked the second half stats because I know it was a bit worse. Maybe I don't want to see. But 2 shots from Manchester United in the first 45 minutes. Just, Arteta, thank you so much for coaching the uncoachables. You didn't think it was possible. You love to see it. You love to see it. David Luiz, freaking Ramos, mate. Bit far, Matt. Honestly, though, how does that even happen? I'm 100% sure it isn't even David Luiz and Socrates per se. It is the midfield. It is the system. It is the tactics. We're just not gettable, or as gettable. We're not allowing teams to control us at home and away. And we're not having shots coming in every 2 seconds. We're able to actually play some football and control the damn game. And it's rather interesting to watch, isn't it? It honestly feels like we have a structure, we have a system, we have tactics. You've got the manager on the side of the pitch barking his orders. He knows what he wants. It felt like with Emery, he didn't know what he wanted. He didn't know his team. He didn't know what the players were capable of doing in that system. Arteta has come in and he has stamped his authority. I've heard what he said to Ozil. He's literally said to Ozil, if you actually run and put effort in, you'll be in my team. As soon as that stops, you're out. He wants the system to work. It's not about individualism. It's not about Aubameyang scoring every goal. It's about the team. And I love it. Quick word on Aubameyang. Wasn't his best game, but my God, he's a team player, man. He did really well out on the wing. I still find it really stressful that we're playing arguably our best striker in a decade on the wing to bring in Lacazette, but Lacazette is such a team player as well. I just love that. I love that Aubameyang and Lacazette, and then you've got Pepe on the right who scored today. You've got Mesut playing out of his skin today. They all want to give. They don't just want to take. They don't just want to score and get all the glory. It's about the team. Man, I just loved it tonight. That first half performance was better than the one against Chelsea, which says a lot because that performance was the best one of the season. So we've bettered it today, but I've got to say the second half, we dipped. We really did. We allowed Manchester United to get into our half and have the ball. They had quite a few more shots, a bit more possession. And honestly, had Manchester United scored, who knows? You know, that's when you really test Arsenal's mentality. You know, when the players start thinking, oh God, this happened against Chelsea, oh, we're going to lose now. And may I remind you that our team has been falling like flies injury-wise. That just rhymed. Love it, MCMGH. But honestly, we have not been able to field our strongest team in a while. Kolasinac somehow was fit. I don't even know how. I don't understand how he's fit. It makes no sense. He's just suddenly back in the team. He had to come off in the second half. He's clearly not fully fit or match sharp. But then you've got Saka coming on left back, the guy who's not a wing back at all, who's 18 years old, and he's coming on and doing a fantastic job. I'm so proud of Saka, man. What a man. What a player he's going to be. Just 18 years old. And then you've got Maitland-Niles, who arguably, again, is man of the match 2 weeks in a row. And I'm sitting there like, wait, how many times am I going to say that, oh, Maitland-Niles isn't a wing-back? He basically is. He's good enough to do it, clearly, because he's been doing so well in this system. Maybe it suits him more. He's got a bit more creative freedom. I don't even know how that works, but I know he's one big mistake away from being called a liability at right back, and you'd hear it out of my mouth. You would. So I'm not going to go too far, but honestly, he was incredible again today. There's a lot of passing around the back with Arsenal. We do like to do that, and we have been doing that for a while now. We never look comfortable doing it, and I still don't think we look comfortable doing it. There's a lot of pressure on someone like Maitland-Niles or Saka coming in. I mean, just picture it, okay? You're 2-0 up at the Emirates, and you're coming up against Manchester United, and you know one mistake from you could potentially end it. You know, you just don't know. And he's calmly tapping the ball under control and then passing it around, and it takes balls, man. It really does. And I know they're paid crazy money to do it, but you've still got to remember they're human. And I'm just so impressed with their composure. I love that. I love that even though we're rubbish at doing it, we still try. We still go ahead and give it a go and try and look confident at least. But Yeah, I had to give a shout out to Maitland-Niles and Torreira and Xhaka. What bit of transfer news, okay? Because talking of Xhaka, he has been linked with a move to the Bundesliga to go and play for Hertha Berlin. Apparently, they made an offer of 35 million euros. I don't know what's going on there, but Hertha Berlin, I don't know what one to call them. Is it Hertha or Hertha? But they have announced that they have actually signed. I can't remember how to pronounce his name, but the Argentinian midfielder from Stuttgart, Ashashibar. I'm sorry for butchering his name. Defensive midfielder, good passer, technician, 20 mil or something like that. He's now gone to Hertha Berlin, so maybe the Xhaka deal isn't quite there. Maybe it's not going to happen now. I don't know, but that could be big news. You know, we've been so hot and cold with Xhaka, but under Arteta, we're seeing a different player, and with Torreira next to him, my God, it's so much better. He's a different player under Arteta. It is. It's obvious. Torreira is not pushing forward. He's back there. He's backing his man. He's next to Granit Xhaka. They're warriors together, and they did so well screening the defense, just like they did against Chelsea. You know, you gotta see past that result against Chelsea, because it was ultimately a huge mistake from Leno that caused the collapse, if you want, and. You can't put that down to lack of effort from Xhaka or poor positioning from Torreira or whatever. That's just, it's one of those things. It happens in football. You can play your best football and still lose a game through just one error, you know, individual error. Tonight, luckily, we didn't have many individual errors at all. We got a clean sheet, by the way. But I just felt like Xhaka and Torreira just bossed that midfield. And when Guendouzi came on, already you just felt like there was less control there. I think Guendouzi's just literally a bit of a headless chicken. He will come good, don't get me wrong, and we'll probably sell him for 80 mil in a couple of years' time to Bayern or whatever. But for now, Torreira and Xhaka, if they play like this week in, week out, we can afford to have Ozil in front. We can afford to have Pepe on the right, whoever on the left, whether it's Aubameyang, Martinelli, whoever. We can afford to have attacking players that actually want the ball, that actually will push forward and not worry about a massive acre behind them where they can just be obliterated by someone on the counter-attack. I was going to say the size of a football pitch, but that doesn't really make sense, does it? How can you have the size of a football pitch in behind? But honestly, it's a massive, massive relief, this. I'm so happy. And, you know, I've gone on about Arsenal. I've said all I've needed to say. You get how I'm feeling. Let's talk about Manchester United, because I've seen some of the fans' responses, a lot of Twitter, a lot of tweets. My God, it's not great, is it? I don't know what Manchester United are going to show up, similar to Arsenal over the last few months. Very inconsistent. Sometimes they can do really well against the big boys, beating Man City at the Etihad, and then you get this team. But Ollie, I'm not a Man United fan, obviously, but what are those? What was that lineup? You've got Greenwood, who is arguably one of the most exciting young talents in the Premier League. Play him on the right. Yeah, okay, it's not his preferred position maybe, but he does a great job out there. And they're putting on James. I know James is good, but you saw when Greenwood came on, he was really good. And they're playing Matic next to Fred. And yes, maybe they've got injuries and stuff, but Matic is far gone. You've got Luke Shaw at left back. Who's their young left back? Wasn't he like man of the match in the last game? Why are you putting Luke Shaw in? He was terrible. He is terrible. He looks like he's nothing like he should be by this point. We all saw the young Luke Shaw, and he's still young, but highest paid left back in the world. Are you mental? How? I'd give Saka more money than Shaw. Okay, and I'm sure, no pun intended, that Manchester United were looking at that lineup and sounding like me there. Why? Why are you putting Luke Shaw in there when you've got a young player that's in some great form? Why are you playing Lingard? Is it just because it's the Emirates? There ain't no dancing today. Lingard is young prospect. It's okay. He's going to come good, right? Is he 40 yet? I don't get how Lingard gets in this team when you've got so many other players that I think are just, well, not so many players, but better players, right? It makes no sense to me. Really weird decisions by Ollie, and it's just, it's just not Manchester United anymore. And we're not Arsenal anymore, but maybe we're on the up now and Man United are just still inconsistent. I think Ollie's a very good guy. I just think he's out of his depth, similar to Unai Emery. Love the guy. I really hope he does land a job soon and gets back to his winning ways in the Europa League, not against Arsenal. But I liked him a lot. I really did. Such a great guy. And I kind of miss him in a weird way, but I don't miss the tactics. I don't miss the football that he produced. But it's the same with Ollie. I'm sure Man United fans will let me know if they disagree in the comments, but let me know if you agree. He just, it ain't it, man. I honestly think they should be looking at Allegri, Pochettino, or, I don't know. It's a tough one, Man United fans. We're in very similar positions. You may be higher up the table, but I know for a fact that Arsenal's position, it's a fake position. I don't genuinely think we are a bottom 10 team. We're not. We've lacked confidence. We've lacked luck, to be fair. And I think maybe this could kickstart some better fortune for us. We got the win. That's all we needed tonight. Now, I've gone on far too long. I know you guys probably really enjoy these videos, but after that, I need to go and chill, mate. I need to go and just depress. Is that the word I'm looking for? Just watch a Twitch stream or something and just not think about football for a minute, because it's so draining, isn't it? Thank God we got the win today. My God. Okay. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed my thoughts on the game. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. A massive, massive thank you to everyone who supported me over the last year. Happy New Year. Happy new decade. And, before I go, I've got a little bit of a surprise for you guys coming up in the next week or so. There is one comment I see pretty much in every video. It's something that you guys have wanted to return to my channel for a long time. Keep your guesses coming. I know you guys are going to be leaving your comments. I'm really excited about it. It's been a long time coming. And then something else towards the end of January is also returning to the channel. I'm not going to give any hints. I'm very excited about these two things. So hopefully you guys are too. And I will see you tomorrow for an RB Leipzig career mode video.